Hello, everybody, and welcome. You are, in fact, watching Stim TV. It's the Stim TV show match of the week. We've got none other than, well, his name's Major, but tonight he's going by Terran. Maybe permanent switch to Terran. Who knows at this point? But anyway, whoever you want to call him, whatever you want to call him, he's down one game to this guy over here, EGiNcontroL, spawning as the Red Protoss. I'm Tumba, co-casting with me for the evening, Simpatico.
Hello, love. How's it going?
It's going so well, so pumped.
Testing some StarCraft.
Absolutely.
Good day.
You know, I think that any Vegas odds bookmaker would have said EGiNcontroL loses first match, especially on Xel'Naga. Like, there's no doubt, because as we like to talk about, people don't always understand. They're like, oh, I got a great build against 1-1-1. I can hold it no problem. Well, that's wonderful. The problem isn't the build in and of itself. It's hard to hold. Yeah, true. But the problem is you never really know where the Terran's going to go until it happens. And like you said, you made a great point. Was able to go ahead and negate any of that Reaper damage, and when he recognized it was going to be a Reaper opening, he told himself, well, I've got a timing here that I can hit him with Immortal and a handful of Gateway units that's very strong, and he did such damage on Terran's Expo.
Yeah, no, that push was perfectly timed. It came at a point where it was right before the Terran's production really started, and I keep saying the Terran's, just Terran's production really started to kick into overdrive, and he was a little bit Marauder heavy, so those two Immortals really did a lot of work, and yeah, that push was completely devastating. We'll see what they both decide to do here on Tal'Darim. I mean, the metagame with 1-1-1 is so difficult because, you know, if you're saying, okay, well, he didn't 1-1-1 in Xel'Naga, maybe, and then he picks Tal'Darim, maybe he's gonna 1-1-1 me on this map, which isn't necessarily the best.
Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, you can't 1-1-1 on Tal'Darim. If he here's the thing: it might be effective simply because I don't think anybody would ever do it. It would just take too long to get there. Yeah, it's just so crazy. It just might work. I don't think we're gonna see that personally, but who knows?
Yeah,
you know, it's one of those things where we saw Terran.
Wow,
he really has great control, and you saw when he started using those medevacs now, but EGiNcontroL, I have to say, we called him the bouncer because he just kept denying all those drops, and that really told the story. That's what kept Terran from getting back in that last game. I mean, I believe he picked off 2 or 3 drops, and that stings more than a little bit.
That's huge, because if those drops would have landed, they could have taken out some really important tech, could have delayed Colossus, and Colossus really helped in that final push. Or defense, excuse me, of the third there on Xel'Naga Caverns. Terran actually going to be going for a 1-Rax fast expand, not even a tech lab or concussive expand or anything, just going to drop that 1 Rax, go right into an expand, and then drop 3 more racks. Going to be very marine heavy off the gate, but look at EGiNcontroL going to be dropping an expansion of his own, which was a 1-gate fast expand, I do believe. He must, I assume, no, he's playing blind right now. So he's deciding to do that regardless of what he thinks Terran might be doing.
Terran, of course, loading up a bunch of SCVs, bringing them over and saying, okay, we're going to go ahead. And by loading up, I mean sending over. Going to make a bunch of barracks. So he looks like he's going to favor bio, which means, of course, late mech, if any. I know that Major is probably a little caught off guard by how handily EGiNcontroL took him in the first game. So I expect him to fall back to something that he's really good at, that he really feels safe with in this matchup.
I'm actually a little bit surprised to see him go another super heavy economic build, but he feels comfortable. I mean, it is a gigantor of a map, so yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do this kind of style, this is a great map to do it on, and gonna be very marine heavy right off the bat, which could go either way. I mean, it's really gonna depend on a lot of control. Depends what composition EGiNcontroL goes for, dropping down his 4th and 5th gateways.
We are going to see a lot of Marines, though, pushing out already, and they're just going to check the tower here. Where they go from here is anybody's guess. Will he continue with the push? He loves to be aggressive. Yes, indeed, he is going to continue with his push. So it looks like he's going to try to get in here and do some damage, take advantage of the fact that EGiNcontroL feels safe because of the size of the map. 1 Stalker's not going to be enough to handle this. More warping in, though.
Yeah, he's going to have great Gosu Stalker control right now. A Sentry is on the map now, so he's going to be able to split those up a little bit. But I don't think these Marines are going to be able to do too much against the control. Oh no, if he loses the Sentry, it's going to be huge.
To be honest, yeah, you don't want to. You should be popping a Guardian Shield. To be honest, he's got all that energy, and Marines don't do so little damage versus a Guardian Shield.
And the Sentry goes down with all of that energy.
I'm shocked. I can't believe he did not pop Guardian Shield there. He had plenty of energy for it. It would have negated the damage from these Marines so much, but he's going to clean this up quite handily and be on his merry way.
I think he lost 1 Stalker and 1 Sentry in that entire engagement, which is a pretty decent trade. Looking at Control, our units killed for EGiNcontroL 17. He's killed 17 units thus far, so nice job from him. He has that forward pylon. He's going to start getting aggressive. He has the economy to do it with that expansion. He has a bunch of Zealots now here and marching out across the map that he defended with. And he's going to start laying on the pressure on Terran, but with a bunch of these bunkers down, I don't know if he's going to be able to break
Well, only one bunker is finished, and here we go. He's going to try to get a mass repair off, but no, takes down the bunker, and then now he's going to move in, and SEVs on Zealots. We all know how those finish off. Second bunker is loaded up. This is where EGiNcontroL needs to be very cautious. He does not want to throw the game away here, as he is inching ahead further and further, so he needs to be very cautious. He is going to continue with the aggression, it looks like, though. Warping in more units behind. He feels confident in this. He's got enough Stalkers, more Zealots coming in now. He's making this look so easy. My units don't do this, Simpatico.
No, my units do not do... Oh, I guess my units do this because I play Terran. This one bunker may just hold against this push from EGiNcontroL, and I don't necessarily agree with him sacrificing so much here. He's so far ahead right now. I'd kind of like to see him just pull back. There he goes. Start to pull back, and no point in sacrificing all of this. He's killed so much of the economy, actually. He's killed 21 workers, so he's so far ahead right now. No need to lose all of this army. Just build it up and go for another big mega push, and that looks like what he's going to be doing. I love this play out of EGiNcontroL. Really smelling the blood in the water there, seeing so many Marines sacrificed. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, this hold was impressive by Major, but I don't know if he's going to be able to hold it this time. He needs to target down these SCVs to stop preparing. And there, the bunker does go down. This is going to get quite nasty for Terran. He's going to need a brilliant hold here, and every SCV he's got to go ahead and do this as EGiNcontroL right now. GG, there it is. EGiNcontroL takes the second game.